there's definitely some rules for owning your 50 that I want to share with you guys. The first is, don't believe everything that you think or feel. See, earlier when I was sharing with you about the priming of the brain, it's important that we recognize that thoughts and emotions are often based on past events, and they may not be relevant for right now. So I had the great fortune of doing the mindfulness webinar last week with Oksana. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, and Haley Aro. And we were talking about how do you strengthen this mindfulness muscle in your work, in the work that you do. And I'm telling you, that's a huge difference in the ability to be able to see it and respond and have the ability to own your 50 or give it away. Let's do a quick exercise. Will everybody close their eyes for me? Quick, get their wallets. Everybody close your eyes for me. I want you to imagine the happiest day of your entire life. A day that was stamped in your mind full of joy and excitement. Maybe it was your wedding day. Maybe it was the day you got divorced. Maybe it was the day your kids were born or a family vacation. But just feel the emotion and see the people that are there. Visualize it as clearly as you possibly can. Now open your eyes. How many of you were able to see and feel that? How many of you got something that was going on there? How many of you were just taking a quick nap when I asked you to close your eyes? Yeah, I like the honesty. So if we have the ability to access that information and to get the emotion to come up, then who's really in charge? Is it that other person that we allow to push our buttons? Or is there a different consciousness within us that we can access when we choose to? Seek to understand, not just to be understood. And Susie talked about this in her talk earlier, the seek to understand piece of it. This is really where we have to get rid of our ego and say, hey, how can I bring some curiosity to this? Right? How do I make sure I'm not just assuming ill intention based on their behavior? How can I understand where they're coming from?